Right now, right this second, there are places on this planet so beautiful they'll make you forget how to breathe. But in 10 years, they'll be unrecognizable, swallowed by tour buses, selfie sticks, and Instagram influencers fighting over the same 4 angles. Today I'm revealing 10 places you need to visit before the crowds ruin them forever. Overtourism isn't some far-off threat, it's already here. Barcelona has capped Airbnb rentals. Venice now charges an entry fee just to walk through the city. The UN World Tourism Organization says international travel is set to hit 2 billion trips a year by 2030, nearly double what it was a decade ago. And when the crowds arrive, everything changes. Prices triple, locals leave, the magic, that raw, untouched feeling, just evaporates. But here's the good news. There are still destinations flying completely under the radar. Places that are breathtaking, affordable, and blissfully empty. For now, let's get into it. Imagine Iceland before it became a screensaver on every laptop in the world. That's the Faroe Islands, 18 volcanic islands in the middle of the North Atlantic, where waterfalls pour straight into the ocean and grass-roofed villages look like something a fantasy novelist dreamed up. Fewer than 55,000 people live here, and tourism is still in its infancy. But with every viral drone video, that window is closing fast. Kotor is what Dubrovnik was 15 years ago, before Game of Thrones turned it into a human traffic jam. A medieval walled town tucked inside a dramatic fjord-like bay, with stone streets that wind through centuries of Venetian history. You can still sit in a quiet piazza, order a €3 espresso, and hear nothing but church bells. Cruise ships are starting to dock here more frequently, though, so the clock is genuinely ticking. Socotra looks like another planet. Its dragon blood trees, those umbrella-shaped alien-looking things, exist nowhere else on Earth. A third of the island's plant life is found absolutely nowhere else in the world. Getting here takes some effort, and that's exactly what's kept it pristine. But ecotourism projects are ramping up, and once access gets easier, Socotra's days of solitude are numbered. The Azores are Portugal's hidden paradise, 9 volcanic islands in the middle of the Atlantic where you can swim in natural hot springs, hike through emerald green crater lakes, and go whale watching in waters so clear you'll question reality. Budget airlines have recently added direct routes from mainland Europe and the US, which means this secret is about to blow wide open. If there's one place on this list to book immediately, many would say it's this one. Siargao was once just a surf spot that only hardcore wave chasers knew about. Now it's evolving fast, but it hasn't tipped over yet. Crystal clear lagoons, untouched mangrove forests, palm-lined roads with zero traffic. Think Bali 20 years ago, before the wellness retreats and digital nomad cafes took over every street corner. Resorts are being built as we speak, so the raw, untouched version of Siargao has maybe 2 or 3 years left. The Simien Mountains are one of Africa's most dramatic landscapes, jagged peaks, deep valleys, and wildlife you won't find anywhere else, including the gelada monkey with its bright red chest. UNESCO put it on the map decades ago, but tourist infrastructure is still minimal. That's changing. New road projects and increased Ethiopian Airlines routes mean this is about to shift from niche trekking destination to mainstream bucket list. Go while it still feels like a genuine adventure. Quick pause. If you're enjoying this, hit subscribe right now. We drop a new travel video every single day, and I'd hate for you to miss what's coming next week. Trust me, you'll want to see it. Kyrgyzstan is Central Asia's ultimate hidden gem. Think turquoise alpine lakes, yurt camps on rolling grasslands, and snow-capped mountains that rival the Swiss Alps at a fraction of the cost. The country has invested heavily in community-based tourism, meaning your money goes directly to local families. Adventure travelers are catching on fast, and Lonely Planet keeps pushing it up the rankings. Give it 5 years and this will be everywhere. Everyone knows Cartagena and Medellin, but Colombia's Pacific coast? Almost nobody talks about it. Pristine jungle that meets the ocean, humpback whales breaching just offshore, Afro-Colombian fishing villages with some of the best seafood you'll ever taste. Towns like Nuquí and Bahia Solano have no road access, you fly in or take a boat. That natural barrier has kept this coast wild, but as Colombia's tourism boom continues inland, the Pacific side is next. Oman is the Middle East's most underrated country and it isn't even close. Vast desert canyons that rival the American Southwest, turquoise wadis hidden between limestone cliffs, and a coastline that stretches for over 1,000 kilometers of near-empty beaches. While Dubai and Abu Dhabi chase skyscrapers and mega malls, Oman has stayed rooted in tradition and natural beauty. The government is now actively expanding tourism infrastructure, so this window of quiet won't last much longer. Albania is the #1 destination on this list for one reason: it has absolutely everything, and almost nobody is going. The Albanian Riviera has beaches that rival Greece and Croatia at a quarter of the price. The ancient city of Gjirokastër looks like it was frozen in the Ottoman era. The accursed mountains offer some of the best trekking in all of Europe. 5 years ago, hardly anyone mentioned Albania. Now it's on every next big thing travel list. Flight routes are multiplying, and new hotels are popping up monthly. This is your last real chance to see Albania before it transforms completely. Don't wait. So there you have it, 10 incredible destinations you need to visit before the rest of the world catches up. If I had to pick just 3 to book tomorrow: Albania, the Azores, and Oman. Those 3 are right on the edge, still authentic, still affordable, but not for much longer. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment and tell me which destination surprised you the most, or which one you're booking first. And if you want to see the full breakdown of the cheapest ways to visit each of these places, that video is coming next week, so make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next one.